As I sat in a room talking to a graduate interviewer who refused to laugh at my jokes, I caught a glimpse of the gap. The gap between who I was and who I needed to be to land a job like this. How am I supposed to convince this guy to pay me several £1,000s a month to do something I don't even know I'm capable of doing? I mean, I don't even know how to do my own washing properly. I worked hard, got decent grades, did everything everyone told me to, so why is it so hard to get a job? Why on earth does this gap even exist? Exams. Government, parents, teachers, they're all obsessed with exam results. And I don't blame them. The system is built this way. People put pressure on government, the government puts pressure on teachers to meet these grade metrics, then teachers put pressure on students. This turns the entire education system into a multi-level game. You pass GCSEs, on to A-levels, do a degree and finally face a big boss at the end who may or may not give you a job. You are subtly promised by everyone that your academic results are most important. You're so focused on getting to the next level of the game, you end up neglecting the skills you need to actually get a job at the end of it all. On Parents' Evening, no one is saying you need to improve your social confidence and stop being shy or you'll struggle to impress interviewers. Now couple all of that with grade inflation, increasing supply of graduates, and the fact employers are losing trust in academic results. You end up with a gap. So if you're feeling anxious about making the leap from academia to the working world, you're not alone. Thousands of other students and graduates are racing to close this gap. So how do you get ahead of everyone else? This was the question I asked myself after receiving the 8th and final rejection email of the year. Internship season was over and I took these rejections very personally. I spent hundreds of hours on research, applications, interview prep with no result. Hours I could have spent doing other things. So after my emotions settled, I decided to take a fresh look at myself. What did my competition have that I didn't? What did employers want? Look at any graduate job website and you'll see the same words pop up. Leadership, team working, communication. These are all called E-skills or extrovert skills. Skills you use when you interact with other people. Employers assess this stuff through interviews and assessment centres. Also in the job requirements, you'll see numerical skills, verbal reasoning, organisation and attention to detail. These are I skills or introvert skills, skills you use on your own. Employers assess these through psychometric tests and by looking at your academic results. This wasn't complicated, and the solution was simple. Stop blagging. Go out there and actually develop these skills. After that, all I needed to do was present evidence for their existence using a good job strategy. That simple revelation started my campaign, mission, obsession to improve and ultimately persuade an employer to hire me. But how do I improve my E&I skills, and what does a good job strategy look like? I spent weeks answering these questions by researching and speaking to hundreds of people. From reading popular books like How to Win Friends and Influence People, to career guides, to research papers on cognitive behavioral therapy, I read it all. Then selected the strategies and techniques that made sense, prioritizing those that were grounded in evidence-based research. I ended up making my own curriculum that I essentially added on to everything else I was doing at uni. My calendar was filled with coursework deadlines, but also weekly targets like walk into a subway and ask to make your own sandwich, or start a conversation with 10 new people this week. By treating these targets with equal importance to the deadlines my university were giving me, I weaved these tasks into my day-to-day life. And this created amazing, life-changing results. A year later, I walked into my first graduate interview with confidence that I never knew existed. Even when the interviewers asked me questions that I wasn't prepared for, I somehow found a way to improvise and impress. That year, I sent off 13 applications, got 4 final round interviews, and converted them into 4 job offers. I also got a first-class honours and was awarded by the Dean of Students for achieving one of the highest degree scores in my faculty. So without sounding arrogant, my approach got me everything I wanted, and it's also helped hundreds of others do it too. That's why I converted it into 3 books. How to Ace Your Degree kills 2 birds with 1 stone. It shows you how to excel in exams and simultaneously develop the right skills that employers want. How to Be Admired and Respected is a modern-day How to Win Friends and Influence People. We show you how to squeeze out social anxiety and perform well in high-stakes interviews. How to Land Your Dream Graduate Job is a different breed of career guide. It summarizes 20 years of academic research to help you choose the right career, and then provides a 4-step approach to securing a job. To see our reviews and for a free preview of these books, click the links below and start your journey to a better future.